So the first topic is going to be medical evidence at trial. And it's easy in the personal injury arena to think that the medical records speak for themselves and that it's just fairly obvious and easy to do. But a lot of times the medical records are not as lively as you would want them to be in terms of cold hard facts. So part of what you're trying to do as a personal injury lawyer on the plaintiff side is to put some actual meat on the bones. There's various ways that you can do that, but one of the main things that in a case that can sustain the expenditure of funds is to use things like medical illustrations. So one of the slides we have here is a medical illustration. You can have a full body picture of the person and then start off with talking about all the different parts of the body that are injured and then break it down into individual slides. The medical illustrators locally in Richmond are fabulous, and you'll find that the jury is really blown away by seeing this kind of imagery that can involve not only the medical illustrator's work in the middle, the art part of it, but then, and I realize it may be a little fuzzy back there, and I apologize for that, but this is the actual x-ray of the person's leg that was broken, and so you're tying it into the actual film, the person's x-ray.
Well, I know that, I've had a couple of cases. I had a case with Stan Murphy, and the unfortunate that I showed up at the doctor's preventing essay deposition, and Stan had these things that looked like, they were all color, and they looked like cartoon pictures, actually. Medical records are beyond the comprehension of most lawyers as well as most jurors. So without some illustrations, and I've seen pretty much tremendous success with skull injuries and an actual the duplication of the injuries with the model skull, that has worked nicely. And that particular, judges are going to be somewhat cognizant of having too much, as you said, blood and guts. You don't want something to inflame the jury. But if it's explanatory, I think most of the time that's a reasonable way to deal with it, and it certainly clarifies otherwise kind of tough thing to prove.